Hey everybody, it's Teresa. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to make a really easy little bracelet today, and I'm going to use some of the beads that I got from Beebeecraft. I have a coupon code for Beebeecraft. It's Teresa10, and I'll put it on the screen here and in the description box below, along with a link to the Beebeecraft homepage. The coupon will save you 10% off your order if you make an order with them. I'm going to be using these 6mm beads that I got in, I think it was the order before the last order that I got from Beebeecraft. I got like 20 strands of them, and they were all different colors. And then I'm going to be using these seed beads. These are some base seed beads that I got from Adorable Elements in one of my Beads of the Month Club subscriptions. The color on these are berry gold. They're Miyuki 11Os, and they're berry gold is the color. I've got a toggle clasp, a couple of wire guardians, a couple of silver 8/0s that I'm going to use to attach to when I put on my wire guardians, and a toggle clasp, and a couple of 4mm jump rings. I'm going to be using my 8-pound fire line and smoke. I've got a size 12 beading needle. I'll be using my chain nose pliers, my bent chain nose pliers to open and close my jump rings, and my scissors and thread burner to cut and burn down my fire line. I've already made one bracelet here using the turquoise colored beads that came in those 20 strands that I got. Let me put it together here so you can see it. And the seed beads that I used in this are called turquoise Ceylon. It's just a really easy little bracelet. I'll put links in the description box below to these beads I got from Beebeecraft and everything else I can find links for. So hold on, let me get some of this out of the way and I'll be back. Okay, I've got some of my beads out here now, and I've got one of my 8/0s and one of my wire guardians because I'm going to put my wire guardian on right away. Like I said, this is just a really easy little bracelet. I'm going to pick up 4 of my 11/0s. And I forgot to say, I've got a stop bead on here, and I've just leaving enough of a tail to hold on to, because by the time I get my wire guardian on and everything, I won't need to sew it in. I can just cut it off. And I ran my fire line through some of those like Lysol disinfecting wipes to try to get the black off of it, because I had a lady recently comment on one of my videos that she thought it was yucky that the fire line came off onto my hands. So I thought I would try to start doing that from now on, so that the fire line maybe won't come off on my hands as much and make them look bad. So I've got 4 of my 11/0s on here, and I'm going to bring them down here, and I'm going to go through the first one. That's what I've got now. Got a little right angle weave unit there. I think I need to zoom in just a little bit more. So now I'm going to make what I call a double right angle weave unit. I'm not sure if that's what you're supposed to call it, but that's what I call it. I'm going to pick up an 11/0 and I'm going to go into the next 11/0. Pick up another 11/0. Go into the next 11/0. Push my stop bead out of the way here. Pick up another 11/0. Go into the next 11/0. I got my stop bead caught in there. I usually always do. Or my tail thread, I mean. Now I'm going to pick up an 11/0. Go into the next 11/0. And I'm going to go up into that 11/0 at the point there. So with this first unit, you're picking up, starting out with 4 11-0s, and then you're putting in 4 11-0s to make this little diamond shape here. Now I'm going to sew around up here to this side that where my stop bead is. I don't know that I'm doing very good about keeping the fire line up on off my hands. I see it on there already. I'm not sure there's much you can do about it. I'm going to sew up here till I'm coming out where my stop bead is. Where my tail thread's coming out. Now I'm going to pick up an 11-0 and my 8-0 and my wire guardian. Bring all that down. I'm going to go around my wire guardian, go down the other channel, go back into the 11-0, I mean the 8-0. Hold my finger over the wire guardian so the thread will land in the channel. Pull my thread through. I'm going to pick up another 11-0. And I started coming out the top of that 11-0 there. I'm going to go in the bottom of it. Just circle around it. Now I'm going to go around all that again. I'm going to go up this 11-0, the 8-0, and one channel of my wire guardian. Go down the other channel of my wire guardian, back into my 8-0, and into the 11-0 on the other side if I can get in there. And hold my finger over the wire guardian and pull my thread through. Now I'm going to go back into this 11-0 that I'm connecting my wire guardian to. And my thread did not land in the channel that time like I want it to. I'll need to see if I can pull that up and get it in there. Use my beading awl here and see if I can. Yeah, there we go. Pull it back down. Now I'm going to go around all that again. I'm going to go back into the 11-0, 8-0, back around the wire guardian, back into the 8-0, the 11-0 on the other side, if I can get in it. I don't think I can. I'm just going through the wire guardian for right now. Hold my finger over the wire guardian. Back into the 8-0. Into the 11-0 on the other side. And back into this 11-0 that I'm connecting to here. And now I'm just going to cut this tail off. I'm trying to leave a little bit that I can burn down. Usually either don't leave any to burn down or I leave more than I mean to. I'm going to take my thread burner now and burn this tail, this little bit of a tail down here. Okay, now I'm going to sew back around this little diamond that I've made here until I'm coming out this tip here at the end. Now I'm going to put on a unit with my pearl. So I'm going to pick up 4 11/0s, my 6mm pearl, and 4 more 11/0s. Bring all this down here. And I'm coming out the top of that 11/0. I'm going to go in the bottom of it. And I'm going to sew back around all this again. Sew back up these 4 11/0s. Back into a 6mm bead. Back into these 4 11/0s. And back through that connecting 11/0. I'm going to go back up these 4 11/0s. And one on the end's trying to turn on me, won't let me through. There we go. Now I'm going to go back into my 6mm bead. Now I'm going to pick up 9 11/0s. I'm coming out of the top of that 6mm bead. I'm going to go on the bottom of it. Now I'm going to go around all these beads again. All 9 of these beads. Now I'm going to go back through my 6mm bead again. Now I'm going to go back around these 9 beads again, but I'm going to do it a little different this time. I'm going to go through the first 4 of these 9 beads. I'm going to skip that 5th one and go in the other 4 on the other side. Because I want to make that bead, that 5th bead, pop out, and usually you have to kind of get in there with your needle and pull it up and make sure that thread lands in under it. So it'll pop out like that. Now I'm going to go back through my 6mm bead. I'm going to go back around all these again. I know this is a lot of reinforcing, but if you don't reinforce a lot, your little bead your big bead in the middle there will get kind of floppy and want to poke in and out like that. I'm trying to keep that from happening. This time I'm going to go ahead and go through that bead at the tip. I'm going to go back down these 4 beads. Now I'm going to pick up an 11/0 to fill in this little gap here. I'm going to go down these 4 beads and back through the connecting 11/0 there. Now I'm going to go up these 4 beads. I'm going to pick up another 11/0 to fill in this gap. And I'm going to go up these 4 beads and that, well, I can't get through it, but I was going to go through that bead at the tip. But that's what I've got now. I'm going to go through the bead at the tip here. So that's what I got now. So now I'm going to make another little double right angle weave unit. So I'm going to pick up 4 11/0s. Coming out of the top of that 11/0, I'm going to go on the bottom of it. Now that first double right angle weave unit, when I added my 4 beads around it, I added 4. But from now on, I'm going to just be adding 3. I had to do that because it was the first one. So I'm going to go up this first 11/0. Pick up an 11/0. Go into the next 11/0. Pick up another 11/0. Go into the next 11/0. Pick up another 11/0. Go into the next 11/0 and the connecting 11/0 that I started in. So I got my little triangle there. Now I'm going to sew till I get up here to this tip and make my next unit with the 6mm bead. Okay, so I'm going to pick up 4 of my 11/0s, my 6mm bead, 4 more 11/0s, coming out the top of that 11/0 at the tip there. I'm going to go on the bottom of it. I'm going to go back around all this again. I'll go up these 4 11/0s. That came really loose. I'm going to go back into my 6mm bead. Back into these 4 11/0s and the connecting 11/0. Now I'm going to go up I think I picked up 5 11/0s there instead of 4. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I picked up 5. No, I didn't. I'm just not through that. Yeah, I did. Wait a minute. 4. Yeah, I picked up 5. Hold on, let me take this out and I'll be back. Okay, I took out my mistake, so now I'm going to start this unit over. So I'll pick up 4 11/0s, my 6mm bead, and 4 more 11/0s. I'm coming out the top of that 11/0 at the tip there. I'm going to go on the bottom of it. I'm going to go around all this again. Go up these 4 11/0s. Back into my 6mm bead. Back into the 4 11/0s on this side. And my connecting 11/0. And I'm going to go back up these 4 11/0s. Back into my 6mm bead. Now I'm pick up 9 11/0s. Now I'm coming out the top of that 6mm bead. I'm going to go on the bottom of it. I'm going to go around all 9 of these beads again. Back through my 6mm bead. Now I'm going to go up. Okay, I ended up coming out of that 11/0. I didn't mean to, but I did. So I'm going to go up 3 more. I should have just come out the 6mm and then go up 4 more, but I went through that one bead down there, my mistake. Now I'm going to skip over that 5th bead and go into the 4 11/0s on the other side of it. And when I pull my thread through, I'm going to pop that 5th bead up so that the thread will go in under it. So it'll pop out like that. Now I'm going to go back through my 6mm bead. Go back around all the 9 of these beads again. And this time I'm going to go through the one on the tip there that I made stick out. I'm going to go through the 4 beads on this side. Now I'm going to pick up an 11/0 to fill in this gap here, and I'm going to go into these 4 11/0s and that connecting 11/0. Now I'm going to go back up these 4 11/0s pick up an 11-0 to fill in this gap. I'm going to go up these 4 11-0s. And come out the one at the tip here. Now I'm just going to keep doing that. I'm going to make another double right angle weave unit here, another little triangle, and then do another unit with my big 6mm bead. I'm just going to keep doing that till I get to the end of my bracelet. I'm going to end up using 9 of these 6mm beads, because that's what I used in the other one, and it came out to 7.5 inches, which is what I usually like to make a bracelet. And then when I get to the other end, I'm going to put the wire guardian on just like I did this side. And then I'll just go ahead and put my clasp on. You all don't need to see me do that. You've seen me do that a bunch of times. So when I get back, I'll be done and we'll see what I've got. So I'll be back. Okay, there are my easy little bracelets made with some of the beads that I got from Beebeecraft. Here's the one we just made today. Put it together so you can see it put together. I got it twisted. There we go. It's a really easy little bracelet to make. Doesn't really take very much time. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description box below to the Beebeecraft homepage, and that coupon code will save you 10% off your order if you make an order with them. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate those of you who have subscribed to my channel and watched my videos and liked and commented on my videos. I have a website where I sell my jewelry. It's Teresa's Handmade Jewelry, and I'll put a link to it in the description box below in case you're interested, along with a link to my Facebook, Instagram, and my email. If you haven't, I'd really love it if you'd subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload a new video. So until next time, I hope y'all have a great day. Take care.